Well, good evening, everybody. It's been a while since I've been able to post anything. Got a great story to tell about police harassment. I'm, as y'all know, I'm still in Florida. Haven't gotten out of here yet. Hoping to head to Louisiana soon. And actually thinking about going down to Texas just for a Joan Jett concert, just because I can. Anyways, last night I'm down over at Cypress Bowling Alleys, and I'm not sure if it's Winter Haven or if it's Cypress Gardens, Florida. And I'm hanging out there. I'm having a pretty good time, having some food and talking with some people and hanging out. And I lose my pack of cigarettes, so I decided to go for a walk. Take about a mile to the store. Most of the stores around here close at 9, and I know that there was a store, pretty good sized Chevron station down the road, and I figured that they'd probably be open late. So it's a little after midnight. I leave out of the bowling alley, and I walk down to no avail. The store is closed. Um, so I walk back. As I'm walking back, one of the Polk County Sheriff cars drives by me, and don't think anything of it. So a couple minutes later, next thing I know, I hear a car slowing up from behind me on the other side of the street, and then I get hit with the spotlight. Hey, what are you doing? I'm walking home. Is everything all right? Yes, sir. Everything's fine. Um, and then he turns around, he pulls over to the corner of a street, and he gets out of the car. And so I walk across the street. He says, what are you doing walking outside at this time of night? So I went to get a pack of cigarettes, but the Chevron's closed down there, so now I'm just walking back home. Asks me where I live. I tell him about a half mile up the road, give him the address, and he says, do you have identification on you? And I said, yes, sir. So I pull out my passport, and I give him my Georgia driver's license, and he says, have you ever been arrested? I said, oh, no, sir. He says, you've never been arrested. And I said, no, I haven't. He says, are you on parole? I said, no, sir. And I said, if I haven't been arrested, I can't be on parole. How about probation? Well, sir, if you ask me if I have ever been arrested, if I haven't been arrested, then I can't be on parole or probation. He says, well, I need to search you. I said, okay, sure. So he goes through, he empties out my pockets and gives me gives me everything back. Asks me before he searches me. Asks me, "Am I going to find anything on you that I shouldn't find?" So, needless to say, he takes the ID. He says, "I need you to stand in front of the car, in front of the light, so that I can see you." So I stand in front of the car. He runs my license. He runs my background, and everything comes back good. And then he steps out, and he's like, well, it's just strange to see somebody walking at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it's kind of suspicious. uh, I yes-sir'd this guy to death. I'm not trying to have any problems with any law enforcement. So then he says, can I give you a ride home? I said, yeah, that would be nice, thank you. So I get in his car. Of course, I'm in the back seat, and we drive to the house. He pulls in the driveway. He puts the spotlight on the house. There's people living here, people sleeping. Puts a spotlight on the house. Are you sure this is where you live? I say, yes, sir. So he gets out of the car. He opens up the door. He lets me out, and he walks me to the door of the house. Yeah, I open up the door. I come in, and and he leaves. But this is the police state. This is the horrible, horrible things that are happening in this country when people start creating laws that allow the cops to harass you, and it's legal and it's okay. All I'm doing is walking down the street, trying to get a pack of cigarettes, minding my own business, not causing any problems. Not only do I get stopped, I get asked for ID, I get searched, and then I get a background check run on me. You know, he asked me again. I forgot. He asked me if there were any warrants for my arrest. Blah blah blah. No, sir. You know, and this is just, it's police harassment. You know, and you know, it's not. This isn't the first time that this has happened to me over the years. But I just thought, since I have some YouTube and you know, possibility of letting other people see this, you know, hear what happened, and see other people's experiences. You know, see if people comment and post on it, because it's really annoying. It's not right. You know, definitely had to bite my tongue, because there were some things that I would have chosen to say to him. Uh, had there not been repercussions, you know, had the guy not been about 6'5" and about 280 pounds. He was a big boy. Um, and you know, this is the problem that we have in this country. It's not about someone keeping me safe. It's about them intruding upon me, you know, and upon the citizens of this country. And I try not to get into political things on YouTube, because it was suggested that I don't. But you know, people need to understand that this is what goes on. You know, there's nothing wrong with anybody walking. You know, and when you're approached and you're asked, "Is everything all right?" It should be left at that. Why do I need to be searched? Why do I need to be spread upon across the guy's car? Why do I have to have my background run when I'm not doing anything? You know. And if I refuse, of course, you know, we all know what the other option of that is. You know, some of us have been on the other end of that stick, you know, where you take a little whooping from the cop, and it's, you know, nobody sees nothing, nobody knows nothing. But anyhow, that's the deal. I did have some cool time today. I did drive by the new Lego land that they have out here, which is really cool. I will comment on the Super Bowl. Sad that New England did not win. But boy, was it a good game. Very, very, very tight game. And right down to the last second, right down to the last throw. But anyhow, I'll try to get some posts. Try to get some video of some cool things. I've kind of been busy with work and stuff. And by the time I get home from work and shower and shave and take care of the things I need to take care of, it's, you know, it's still a little dark out, because it is February. It gets dark out early. But anyhow, it's good talking with y'all. I would love to hear some posts and some response and comments on this. I really like to see that. See if anybody else goes through these problems, or if it's just or am I unique? uh, Go Sabres, Buffalo Sabres fan. Get them. You guys need to step up to the plate, and you really need to start playing some good hockey. Season's just about there, man. Um, do what you got to do, guys. Get to work. All right, y'all. Have a good one, and goodbye for now.